TV Paint has a tweening system. It's pretty good too. There is this thing up here. It's the magic hat. It's got all the effects in it. So anything that is like keyframeable, like the tweenable After Effectsy type stuff, it's stored in here. There's a whole bunch of it. The one we're after today, you go to Add Effects and then down to Keying. No, you go down to Motion Keyframer. That's what I was confused about. Select that, you get all this stuff, and it's a very After Effects type system where you can plant keyframes down and then choose a part. I'll just show you. So I'm going to move the exposure for this character all the way up to this amount of frames, and then on frame 1 there's a key button there. I'll click that and you see a little pluses appear there, right? And we've also got X and Y parameter options, so I'm going to move it all the way up to the right like that, and then towards the end I'm going to move it over towards the left. So you can see it's got that whole like stretching motion path thing. Like, look at that. It's like the storyboard type stuff. Pretty cool. Now, this isn't attached to the drawing specifically. It's more just attached to these particular frames. You can see its own little layer has been created, and we can update it on the fly. Like, we can move it around, we can compress it, we can stretch it out. There's quite a lot going on, but we're going to keep it to the basics for now. So these 2 frames here, now we want it to actually apply to the animation, because at the moment it just isn't. We can't really go back to the brushes and start painting yet. Well, we can, but nothing's happened. Where's the tween gone? Well, because I've gone back to a different mode, the preview has simply been turned off. So turn the preview back on, and then we get back to this. To activate it, to have it actually affect the animation, you gotta bake it. It will affect the animation permanently, which is different, weird, and confusing for anyone who's used like any other animation program ever. So do bear with me, because it is worth it in the long run. I'm going to select the frames that I want it to apply to. In this case, it's tailor-made specifically for this, so I'm going to select all of them. So notice what I did then. I selected underneath the drawings all the way across, and then I'm going to press Apply Effect Stack. It goes all the way up, it embeds it into the thing, and the movement is now there. It goes all the way across. You can see what's changed here, right? These drawings are now drawings. The bitmap is in there fully. I can start editing the... Where's my normal brush gone? Whenever you close and open up that effects tab, the controls come back again. So that means you can reuse it in different ways, shapes, and forms every time. So I can move it over here, I can stretch it down, and for whatever image happens to exist at that point, I can select a few of the frames within that sequence, and once again, go Apply Effect Stack, and it will bake it into those specific frames. So there it is there. If I was to move across into somewhere completely new, and do a brand new drawing, like that, yay, here's a happy guy, I'm getting tweened today. I've been looking forward to it for months. Happy tween day, everyone. Select all that again. Apply Effect Stack. Oh, look, now he's moving across too. Everyone's moving to the left today. How unexpected. So consider for a moment how this is useful and why it is deliberately different to the way other softwares work. You can build up like a little effects or movement library here and sort of activate them and use them and apply them to drawings as necessary. But because it becomes baked, you can get back to the task at hand. TV Paint is all about the artistry. You don't want to be dealing with the maths and the numbers and all that kind of stuff on the fly. So as soon as possible, you can get all of that back out of the way, you're back to the drawing again, and you can start coloring and working with it as you desire. It's really quite nice, and I encourage you to explore it. I'm looking forward to getting even more into it, because there's quite a lot to see and do within the effects stack. Take care, I'll see you again.